Okay, so now again, yesterday I was kind of happy with how things went. All right, and we kind of reviewed all three forms now. Everybody should be familiar with all three forms. There is slope intercept, point slope, and standard form. And yesterday we learned standard form. All right, and now we're going to practice writing in all different forms. All right. Now, again, that's why it's important for you to read the directions carefully. Point slope is the easiest form. Point slope is the easiest form. So what I need you to write down is, because we're writing it in point slope, you should know this is the form for point slope. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So question number one, we are going to write that in point slope form. It really doesn't get any easier. So who's going to start us with number one? Go.
So y minus 5 equals -6 parentheses x plus 2.
That's how simple. Thank you. Feels good. All right. Now, number three, same thing, but we are missing a what? We're missing m. So Logan, what do I have to find? Tell me what m equals. Well, how did you get that?
I did -1, -5.
Right.
No. Okay. -1, -5, and then 7 plus 2.
That's exactly right. So you ended up with -6/9, which reduces to what?
-2.
That's correct. The slope for number three was -2/3. All right, everybody good? And now tell me the equation.
Y minus 5 equals -2 plus 2 plus 2.
Yay, very good, very easy. Anybody have any issues with that? Anybody have any issues? Very good, very easy. All right. So now we did yesterday 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now, I think we did, didn't we? Okay, I must have helped somebody over lunch or something. All right, so let's do this. Cut that out. All right. Did we do 5 and 6 at all? Okay. So here we go. So write the equation of each line in slope intercept. All right, so everybody's going to write slope intercept is y equals mx plus b. Now, why is number 5 super easy? It already gives you m and what? It already gives you m and b. So the answer for number 5, hold on, Luca, what do you think it is? Yes. Here, so look right up here so I can show you how simple. Really simple. I want you to write y equals mx plus b. Now you're just plugging in. What's m? And what's b? And that's all there was to it. All right, that was all there was to it. Do you agree with me? Okay, here we go. Let's checking out number 6. Now, the problem here is I don't have m or what? I don't have m or b. All right, so calculate the slope for me. Okay, but I still want you to calculate it.
-9 minus -10. -9 is 5.
Right, so -10/5, which equals -2. All right, now you have a slope. Do I know what the y-intercept is? No, I don't know what the y-intercept is. So the first thing you're going to do is put it into point slope form. All right, tell me what that is.
-9 equals -2.
See, someone taught you that. I did not. Okay. All right, that's not how we're doing it. You can give me the answer. All right, but that's not what I want you to do. I promise you. All right, whoever's teaching that is they're doing a good job. But listen, it's not the quick way to do it. It really isn't. It's not consistent either. So I don't show kids that because I want everything to be what? Consistent. All right, I'm not solving for B. All right, I'm using the point slope form because that helps you remember the what? The point slope. And then move it into slope intercept and you'll see exactly the same thing. So who's going to write this in point slope form? Someone, Jolie, go.
Y plus 1 or y minus 1 equals -2
Beautiful, just like that. All right, now this is written in point slope. Is that what we want though? No, it's not what we want. All right, so we're going to convert it into y equals mx plus b. All right, so to do that, we just distribute the -2. And Jolie, that becomes what? -2x what? -2 times +3. Right? Like that. Agreed? And then what? Right. So y equals no, you added 1, girl. Right. -5. Now, Maya, do you agree? Same thing. All right, same thing. All right, nothing to it. All right, it's just better to go from point slope to slope intercept. This is slope intercept form. All right, that is slope intercept. What?
Why do you do the y -1?
What do you want me to? I don't know what you mean.
Like where the
What do you, how do you want to do it? Let's start with that.
well, I'm confused on like the whole entire thing
Because why?
because I don't understand.
You haven't been here,
Yeah.
right? So that's the reason. All right, that's why, honestly, guys, and I'm not trying to give anybody a hard time, but that's why I post the videos every day. If you're not here, you should be watching them. Right, every day it's on there. All right. So all you're doing, and we did this last week on Thursday. So this should not be a problem. All right, this should not be a problem. It's just plugging into that formula. And then just converting it into y equals mx plus b. So where are you lost at?
Well, like, where'd you get the -1? Because the y -1, where'd you get that?
From plugging it into the formula. From y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. From that form, it's at the top of the page. Point slope form. All right, now we're on number 9. Go ahead, Jackson.
You have to find the slope.
Well, or we can be real smart here. I want you always, listen, I tried to tell everybody yesterday, you should always look at the points first. You should,
13.
right. No.
Yeah.
What's,
Yeah, but when you put it,
so what's the equation?
oh, so it's one.
Nope. You have to be observant. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So watch, look up there on board. Ready? What do you notice about this and this?
They're both negative.
But they're right. So what's the answer? Now you know the answer.
No solution.
Nope. You're,
0.
no, I'm not asking you for that. What's the equation? Yes, x equals -13. That's the answer. All right. If you calculate the slope, you will get a slope that is undefined. You're right. Listen to me.
Yeah,
This-
that's what I got.
I know that. I'm not interested in the slope. I'm interested in the equation though, right? So once you knew that the slope was undefined, and by the way, that's good to know it's undefined, right? But once you know it's undefined, that means it's vertical, and verticals are always x equals. Verticals are always x equals. All right. So anytime you're looking at the 2 points and you notice the x's are equal or the y's are equal, you should just say, well, that's the easy one. All right. I'm trying to see if there's something else. No. All right, let's try number 11. Now, I want everybody to highlight themselves. And I want everybody to highlight 0, 1. And I want someone to tell me what 0, 1 is. It's just going to make the problem easier if you can recognize this. What is 0, 1? No. What is 0, 1? No. This right here, everybody make sure you make this note. 0, 1 is the y-intercept. No. 0, 1 is the y-intercept. What letter is the y-intercept? What letter is the y-intercept? B. So now this problem is really simple because we know that B equals 1. We know that B equals 1. Do you have to know that? No, you don't have to know that. It's just gonna take you a couple extra steps, that's all. And we're gonna go through that whole process to make sure you understand what I'm saying. So I know, or this is what I want all of my smart kids to know. When you're looking at a point, if the x is 0, that's the y-intercept. So it's super helpful. All right. Now we got to calculate the slope. All right. So let's calculate this. Oh, there's a comma there, by the way. What is the slope? Luca, tell me.
-5/11.
You are amazing. -5/11. So now what's the equation?
Y minus 1 equals -5/11 parentheses x minus 0.
So far, so good. Now what do I need to do?
We do y equals mx plus b.
Yeah, we're going to put it into that form. So we have to distribute, correct?
Mhm.
So y minus 1 equals,
Plus 1.
well, I mean, I have to distribute -5/11 times x.
So -5/11 is x.
Yes. And now I do what?
And now you bring the 1 over.
Right. So y equals,
Y equals -5/11 x plus 1.
and that's your answer. Now, do we really have to? Now, here's what I'm trying to ask everybody right now. Stop turning the page. Look right here. Did I have to write that? No, because I already knew the y-intercept was 1 and I knew the slope was -5/11. So I could have just plugged it into the equation. Do you see what I'm showing you on that, Luca? But again, most people don't know that. They just automatically convert it into point slope and then go from there. All right, at any moment, you can speak up. Evan, you good now? You back on track? Good.
So if like 0 was like a 3, you would still just add 1.
If 0, no, it has to be a what? In order for it to be the y-intercept, the x must be 0. So if it was the point like you suggested, 3, 1, now it's not the y-intercept anymore.
Oh,
You with me on that? All right, good question. Yes.
Say it was the y-intercept, but like instead of a 1, it was a 3.
Then this would just be a 3.
If you would add 3. then that-
Yeah, that would just be a 3.
And then for the slope, you would just add.
No. Stop. Look, what ifs are not healthy. Really, what ifs are not healthy. You with me on this? All right, because we're changing. Once you change one thing, you change the whole equation. You with me? All right, let's just continue to practice. All right, now we did in fact do all this yesterday, right? 13 through 20. We stopped at 17.
Actually, no, 21. We have
We stopped at
No, we
21.
went to,
didn't do
yeah,
it.
we went, we did 19, we stopped at 21.
All right. Did we do any of the evens?
No,
No.
Wow. Okay, so let's go back and do the evens. All right, so this is mainly for the people who were not here yesterday. All right, so anytime you want to write the standard form, the thing you have to remember is AX plus BY equals C. AX plus BY equals C. Is everybody good with that? So tell me, Misha.
5x minus y equals 4.
Exactly. So remember, I want the X value to be positive. If I want the X value to be positive, keep it positive. So she did brilliantly. She moved the Y over, which became negative Y. Then she moved the 4 on the other side, which was 4. That's how you should be able to do it. Perfect. All right. Now for number 16, are we allowed to have fractions? No fractions. So the first thing I want to do is multiply by what? Multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. And when I multiply by 3, I get what? 3y. equals. Yes. Say it. Come on, Cole. 3y equals -5x plus 6. Beautiful. Now, Cole, what do I do from there? What do I do now?
Oh, you would just move the y. Oh, wait.
Move the what? Yes. Yes. So what does it become?
5x plus 3y equals 6.
Yay, that is correct. That's it. Now you're done. Now you're in standard form. X and Y are together. All right. Avery, what?
Why does the three, on the bottom,
You're asking me what 5/3 times 3 is. What's 5/3 times 3? What's 5 times 3?
15,
Divided by 3.
5.
That's why. You just eliminated the 3.
Oh,
Anybody else? Go.
Does it matter if I write 3y plus 5x?
If you want it wrong, write it like that. If you'd like it correct, standard form is X in front of Y. X in front of Y. All right, here we go. Now, number 18. Come on, Eddie. What do I do?
So you first, you multiply the negative.
Right. So what did you get?
So I got y plus 4 equals -3x plus 24.
Now what?
And then you move the 3x over.
Right.
Which is 3x plus y, and then you move the 4 over.
Yes, sir.
5, so it's 3x plus y plus 1.
Look, everyone should be able to say it just as smoothly as that. That's all you're doing. Putting X and Y on one side and the numbers on the other side. And we've done that thousands of times. That shouldn't be a big deal. That's all we're doing. All right. What?
So my y is where your 3x is.
If you want it right, you'll put it like this. What?
So this isn't correct. Y plus 3x equals 1.
You put that on the test and see what happens. What is it? It's different.
Correct.
It's incorrect. Standard form is not, that's what I just said to someone else over here. Luca, same thing. It's not optional. X, then Y. That's the option. Anything else, and it's completely wrong. Here we go. Number 20. You gonna give it a shot?
Yeah.
Go.
All right, so y minus, so you distribute
Yes, go.
and you get -5x plus -10.
Or we're just gonna say -5x minus 10, right?
Yeah.
Now what?
And then you bring the 11 over and you get 1. And then you bring the -5x over to the left. And I get 5x plus y equals 1.
Wow, feels good to be back, doesn't it? Right? Simple, simple. Pay attention for a month and this is what happens, right? No reason to struggle. No reason for anyone in here not to know something. You don't know because you don't want to know. All right, speak up. Go.
I wrote that exact thing. I just wrote negative, so it's not negative. It's just.
Listen, guys, I can't be any more clear. I write on the board what?
The correct.
The correct answer. If you don't write that answer on your paper, it's what?
Wrong.
That's it. There's not, and normally I can say, okay, you can modify this or it can be a little bit different, but I'm telling you, that's not the way it is. There are forms. If it's not in this format, it's wrong. Simple. X before Y. If you have a negative and I have a positive, you are what? You're wrong. All right. That's the right answer. 100% of the time. All right. You ready? Tell me. Oh, you got an easy one. 22. So what? So first write it with this condition. Good. Yes. Plus 7. Now listen to me. I know what you're thinking about. How do I know when I change the sign or I keep the sign the same, correct? You understand me, right? So in this format, this is what everyone asked me. So try to listen to me. Y equals mx plus b. Are there any negatives? No, so that means it's the same. If I do y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, these are negatives. So those means that's the opposites. You with me on that? So it's important to understand the forms, right? The negative means change it. Y equals mx plus b. Now, why did we choose that format first? We chose that format first because they gave us m and they gave us what? B. I don't write it in that format unless I have to. All right, so now what do I need to do, Molly? Come on. I want it in standard form. Is that on the right side or the wrong side? And if you don't know, you can tell me. Right. So what do I need to do? Yes. Come on, girl. You can do that. Now tell me the answer. So now tell me your answer. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just didn't hear you. Yes. 2x plus y equals 7. Very good. Simple, simple. You agree with that? All right. I haven't done 21 yet, have we?
No.
We didn't?
No.
All right, Josh. What's the equation? Come on. Now what? Yes. Yes, good. So what is that? No. Come on. You're better than that. Look up. Do you understand? I moved the y to the right side this time, correct? Because I want the x to be positive. You still with me, Evan? I want the x to be positive. So I move the y to the right side, which means I have to do what to the -2? Right. So that's that. You agree with that? That's just practice, guys. Come on, get your hand up, Jolie.
I'm confused because you said on the number 22 that you don't change the sign when you the thing.
I didn't, did I?
You
Well,
changed the-
M is 8. M is 8. B is -2. -2. No, come on. I changed it when I moved it around to get to the right format,
Yeah.
right? Okay, now I prefer people who are questioning themselves to speak up, not the people that know how to do it. All right, so here we go. Number 23, we're in standard form. Anybody want to volunteer who's struggling a little bit? All right. Calculate the slope.
10 minus 7 over -1 minus 6. So it would be 3 over.
Three over what?
Maybe 1. Here, 3. Here, -3.
Which is?
-1.
Okay, now write it. Go.
Y equals,
No.
no, y, -1 minus 1.
How do we get y minus -1? Y minus a y value. Which point are you using? The first or the second?
Second,
Okay, so it'd be y what?
y minus 1.
No, that's the x.
So 2 and 7 is y.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Like, I don't know.
So that's why I'm asking you. So still just listen. Listen now. It's y minus y. Are you using the first point or the second point? So this is the second point. Do you agree with me? What's the y value of that point? 10. So it's y minus 10 equals, what's the slope?
-1.
Open parentheses. What's the x coordinate?
Negative, wait, yeah, -1
So it would be x what?
+1.
Plus 1. Come on now, everybody's got to know that. Misha, is that good or not? Anybody having any problems with that? Evan? All right, now we're going into standard form. So what am I doing next?
-1x -1.
You're awesome. Now I think you got it. Now what? Now what?
I'm still writing on the phone. Okay, so can you add them all up and it'd be -12? Why?
I have no idea what you're asking me. I want standard form. So how do I get it in standard form?
You move over the 10,
Yes?
the y. Or no, you move over the x, you move the x positive.
Right?
So x plus y equals 9. No, it equals 9.
Wow. See what I'm saying? It's not, you just practice. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You got to practice. It's not easy. Everybody be doing it if it was easy. It's not easy. It's a process. Brennan, how are you doing? You know what you're doing? All right, 25. Calculate the slope for me.
M equals 10 minus 4.
Which number are you doing?
Oh,
Okay, I'll let you do 24. I don't care. 24. M equals what?
everything 10 minus 4.
No. No. 10 what? You did a 4. The 4 is the x.
Oh, I meant 10 minus 2.
So it would be 10 what?
10 plus 2.
Good. That's all right. Learning. Now what?
And then 8 minus 4.
Good. So what's the slope?
4. 4.
Equals
And then 1 over 3 of 1.
3. Beautiful. Perfect. 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 Now write the equation.
Y minus plus 2
Good.
equals 3 of 1.
Just leave it as 3.
3.
And then,
X minus 4.
now look, if you're not writing this down, trying it on your own, this is the mistake you're making. You're not being honest with yourself about, do you know how to do it or not? All right. Now continue. What?
I have a question on how you got +2.
Y minus -2 is y plus 2. Right? Right? Avery, come on, kiddo. Tell me, do you agree with me? I don't want you to just say yes. If I need to write it on the equation for you, I'll put it in the equation. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. What is the y value, Avery? What's the y value, Avery? So what's y minus -2? Right? Go, come on, continue. We got a lot of work to do.
And then we distribute.
Yep, so what is that?
Plus 2 equals 3x minus 12.
Okay, now what?
Then we do minus 2, so it'll be -14.
Okay,
And we switch the 3x on the other side.
what's that become?
3x.
No, look up there what you just said. I'm gonna show you something. There's nothing wrong with this, but please look up. Look up, look up, look up. So he just went ahead and subtracted 2 and then subtracted the 3x. Is that correct now? No, because the x is what?
Negative.
Because the x is negative. Now there's a simple fix to that. Brennan, you with me? Because that was good.
Can I make a y there?
Well, no, just pretend like you just did it this way. Just everybody pretend this is a problem. All right. Now, because that's -3x plus y equals -14, is the x allowed to be negative? So that just means if your x is negative, change all signs. Change all the signs. If the x somehow ends up being negative, Don't go back and say, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Just do what to all the signs? Change them. So now, Brennan, the answer is actually what?
Positive
3x
I have a minus y,
equals
14.
beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, ma'am.
Why are we not, writing it as y equal?
I'm just following the directions. What does it say? We're writing everything in standard form at this moment. You good? All right. What? All right, all right. You want 26? He's gonna do 25.
So
Let's go. Come on.
m equals 7 minus 2,
Which is,
which is 5. So it's just 5 over 5, which equals 1.
wow, that feels good. Go.
And then it's y minus 2 equals 1 times x plus 1.
Wow.
And then you distribute, which is y minus 2 equals 1x plus 1.
Good.
And then you, so you subtract, I just do 1x minus y equals 1.
Uh-oh, equals. Now, come on. You got all the way to here and made a mistake. X minus y equals,
Negative 3.
right? Because you moved this over, right? So that became -1,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Right? So little mistake, little mistake. All right. So I tell some of you, you're just making little mistakes, which means you're not practicing enough. Tell me, Molly, why would I not plus the y? I'm moving. So see if I'm good here, Molly. I'm moving the y over to this side. So I would subtract it. You with me? Because I want the x to stay positive. You agree with that? What? Come on.
So I got 1x minus y equals +3. Because
Then that must mean I'm either wrong or
I did too.
I got +3 because you're moving the -2 over.
Yeah, same, I got positive.
you guys might be moving that -2 over. All right, let me just see if I'm wrong. All right, see if I'm wrong. So everybody's need to watch because I like Molly even got involved and thinks I'm wrong. So it's possible that I'm wrong. All right, so here we go. Let's find out if I'm wrong. Do I want the x to be positive? Do I move the x? No, I'm leaving the x alone. I'm moving the y over on this side. What does the y become? -y. Now I'm moving the -1 over here. That's -3.
I moved the negative.
X minus y equals -3. True or not? You sure? If I move the x, now please watch. That's why I'm super glad some of you are asking me these questions, because this is helping your math understanding. Now watch me. If I move the y over, if I move the x over here and the 2 over here, I get -x plus y equals 3. No x can be negative. So you change the signs. Happy, right? All right. That's what I'm saying about being careful. I want you to tell me you think I'm wrong. All right. I want you to visualize better. If you visualize better, you can understand better. All right. Hopefully that's making sense. All right. Now, Appleton, let's go. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. I was getting ready to calculate a slope and she just looked and observed the x values are the same. So automatically it is x equals 8. Beautiful work. That's it. You can save yourself a tremendous amount of time if you think before you do the work. Look at the points. All right, let's carry on. Okay, now we're in point slope form. Now we're in point slope form. Allie, good. Number 27. First of all, what is point slope form?
Y minus y1
Good job, girl. Keep going.
equals times x minus x.
All right, help me out now. Write this equation.
So you do y minus 3 times x plus 8.
You are amazing. Come on, guys. I promise you it's not hard. You've got to do the work. You do the work, same, right? You have to understand the forms. You don't understand the forms, it's hard. It's impossible. All right, anybody else? Anybody else? 29, volunteer for 29? Somebody who's struggling, you just did one. Nobody's struggling. All right, Evan, go. What's the slope? Over. Good. So M equals. Beautiful. Come on, quick, finish it off. Easy, easy, easy. And I'm telling you, if you're not sitting here doing it, you're just writing down my work. It's just not going to work for you. It's not going to work. Avery. All right. Let's let you do 30. Go.
N equals 15
Good.
over -3.
You're amazing.
And then it would be 5.
Come on.
And then you do y minus y plus 8 equals wait, is it 4? No, it's not 4.
What is it?
It's
Shh, shh. Leave her alone.
5.
-5.
And then
Right. Slow down, girl. That's exactly what you do. Slow down. Make your corrections. Nice. Simple, simple, simple. Right. Very good. All right. That's it. All right. Now I'm asking you to write it in what form for the next one? 31. Slope intercept. So you're going to write down what in the world is slope intercept? Y equals mx plus b. All right. Tyler, what's my answer for 31?
Y equals 4/5 x plus 8.
Beautiful. That's the answer because it is the slope and it is the y-intercept. All right, go. Number 33.
You gotta get the slope,
Tell me what that is.
so 9 minus 10
Good.
over 6 minus 3.
Beautiful.
-1 over 3.
Wow. Point slope form. Here we go.
So y equals
Nope. We don't know what B is. So we're going to go ahead and do point slope first. What is it?
y.
Yes. What's the Y value?
Oh. 3, 6.
Y.
Because it's in the y.
Yes. Equals. Hold up. Hold up. Come on. -1/3 times x minus 3. Guys, finish up. All right, try to finish up that whole worksheet. Anything we haven't done. I know we got a couple fractions. If you're still struggling a little bit, I'm here at lunch. All right, I'm here at lunch. I'm here at 8th period. All right, I feel pretty good about that. You got to be good at this. Yeah.